guys, I am Cassidy, Cassidy to some, and idiot, stop. Oh god. Today's video is going to be talking about alopecia. So in this video, basically I'm going to be talking about the forms of alopecia I suffer with, how I noticed it, how it's looking, the wigs I wear, how I kind of helped myself a little bit, basically my whole entire journey and some like tips and tricks and stuff. This is something I'm probably going to be talking about quite a bit on my channel, so I thought I'd do like a little introduction video and kind of get all the talking videos out of the way so I can get on with it slowly but surely on my channel. That did not make sense, but we're gonna move with it. So from a young age, I had this really tight ringlet hair. My hair was a big part of my identity from a young age. So from the age of 6, I had this weird thing for hair. I loved wigs, absolutely loved wigs. So every single time I would go out with my granddad, I would make him buy me a wig, and it would be like, I could go into a toy shop and there would be like, so I loved things like cars and like Transformers and all that stuff as a kid. But I would have the option of going to get a Transformer or a car, but I would still want the wig. It was just a thing that I was absolutely fascinated with, and it would just be like these like synthetic wigs that literally basically look like hats. They were really bad. We've come a long way. We've come a hell of a long way with wigs. So yeah, every week I would go get a new synthetic wig, which would probably last me a matter of 2 days, and that would be it. I used to love dressing up, and yeah, carried that through to being a teenager really. So my hair was very tight and curly. I had the nickname Hagrid by people in my family because of how frizzy my hair was. I always wanted to be Hermione because I was a massive Harry Potter fan, still am. But no, they just stuck to calling me Hagrid. When I was a teenager, I was obviously going through bullying, as some of you may know, and I then discovered hair dye. And let's just say, once I discovered the hair dye and the hair straighteners, like as soon as I found straighteners, that was it. My hair was never curly. So I discovered the hair dye and the hair straighteners. So when my mum would leave the house, I'd quickly go grab the straighteners and go over my hair, thinking that she wouldn't notice, but she would every single time. So majority of the time that I was a teenager, my hair was straight and a different color every single week. So when I was being bullied, me dyeing my hair was my way of coping. I don't know why, it was just like a form of therapy to me. So I was always just dyeing my hair different colours every week, and yeah, basically that was it. I damaged my hair so much, so then by the time I was in college, I had a full head of hair, but it was like I'd lost a lot of my texture and it was damaged, really badly damaged. So I spent a little while trying to grow it all out. My curls started to come back and started to get a little bit more length on it. And then what happens? I start noticing that I am developing a bald patch. And it could have been anywhere on my head. But no, my body decides it had to go straight here where everyone could see it. So it just started thinning and it started falling out more and more. So I went to the doctors and they done a full blood test on me. And that's when they said your thyroid level is really low. Once you've got your thyroid under control, your hair will grow back. Perfect. I went on thyroxine and months down the line, there was no improvement. I got my thyroid level to a good place. It was fine, everything was good. The patch had started to spread and I then started to get really thin hair on top. I then decided to contact a hair clinic and I sent over pictures because I didn't want to go in. So I sent over pictures. They said you have androgenic alopecia. So that's just like a female pattern hair loss. And they said to me it can be treated by minoxidil. But they then said I can't have minoxidil because of my heart condition. So I basically had thinning hair that I couldn't do anything about. So I was putting eyeshadow on my head. I was doing everything I could just to cover up this patch. And then it gets worse. I start noticing that my forehead had started to gain a few miles on it. That forehead it started to like, it was going back. Like, I thought to myself, I'm sure androgenic alopecia is only like throughout the top and just like thinning hair. So then I had to wait almost a year for an appointment with the NHS. I went there and as soon as they saw me at this point, I had gone from a forehead of curly hair, I'd gone from being called Hagrid to then looking like a zombie from The Walking Dead. It was literally strands left on my head, and it was really bad. They looked at my head with a microscope. They said I had androgenic alopecia here, but I also had another form of alopecia, and that's called scarring alopecia. So they believe this is caused by they think it's my immune system that's attacking my hair follicles. They said I can go on minoxidil now for the top of my hair, but the scarring alopecia, which is like the hairline and the forehead, it's not reversible. So I'm stuck with the size forehead that I have now. It will progressively get worse if I don't treat it now. I have to go on something called an immunosuppressant. It literally suppresses your immune system to stop it from attacking my hair follicles. But now I also have to see my cardiologist about this, because I don't know if I can even do that, and I don't know if it's an option that I really want to do anyway, because I don't know much about it, but I know they can be really strong. So I have to have a biopsy at the front of my head and at the back of my head to see what's causing my scarring alopecia. A lot of the time it's been like, we can fix your hair loss with this, but it may make this worse. So it's kind of been like an up and down journey. I did really struggle with it at first. Like, I was it really hurt me when I found out that it wasn't reversible, that I wouldn't kind of get the forehead back that I had, and that hurt me. But I like dealt with it, and I'm over it now. Like, it was just a bit of a struggle at first, because I'd gone from wearing wigs because I enjoyed it to then feeling like I had to wear wigs. Yeah, so that's where I'm at with that. So on my channel, I want to do videos about my alopecia and my wigs and things like that. It's a big part of my identity now, and I love wearing wigs. And I have tried a good few brands. Like, I've tried some of the so-called best brands that have actually been the worst that I've ever used. I've tried companies that have been really consistent with quality, and some that have been really inconsistent. I won't hesitate to say the names of the companies, because to me, where hair loss is such a big thing, it can have such an impact on people. I've met so many people who are going through it, and it's not fair that some companies kind of prey on that, and you know, they're promising you this amazing wig and it's been awful. I remember I saved up this wig. It was like my dream wig, like my dream company to kind of order from at the time, and the wig was 1,400, and it came, and I looked at it and I was like, it's a bit thinner, but it will work. It's still nice. It's a bit on the pricey side, but it must be really good quality. And within a week, the wig had literally completely shedded apart, and I was annoyed with the wig quality that I got from that company, who are actually a really big company online, but their wigs are just awful. I'll be talking about it in another video anyway. I've tried companies like A-List Hair, Freedom Couture, Nuola Wigs, Unite Hair. I've tried a lot of wigs, a lot of companies, a lot of cheaper companies, a lot more expensive companies, and I'm going to be sharing my experiences, and I'm going to be purchasing more wigs just to kind of like, you know, it's just a good excuse just to get wigs, basically. People can really save up for these wigs and hope for the best and be like, this wig's gonna be amazing, and then be really let down. I would rather someone learn from my experience. But some people may have really good experiences with these companies that I may not like, or they may have really bad experiences with the companies that I do like. So it's all gonna be a matter of my opinion. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and let me know what you would like to see. In my next video, I'll probably be doing like another wig video, that like how I style them and things like that. I've been uploading like a few reels and things like that on Instagram with like my wig installs. I'm not amazing at them, but I'm alright, you know, I'm used to wearing them now, so it's fun. So yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and comment down below what next video you want, and I'll see you soon.